time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Miami Dolphins. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's got it down to the 28.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And
well, you coming back down, nigga?
Angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Now Tua. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Burrow will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down.
Yo, chill. What you come back down here?
Down conversion. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right, 80. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Stop. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Burrow looking to pass. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And Waller taking it in over the middle.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Ready. 19, 20, TX. Hey, 21 TX. Solo left side. 21G, 21G.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a diving catch right side.
I I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. John Mechie. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. John Mechie taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come the fuck. Okay, I was going to say, you going to let me attempt to catch the pig?
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Burrow changing the look. To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. This time Burrow will look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, big 13. Big 13.
Now back to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep here for Chase.
Fuck!
That is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 37 yards. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
If we can go down and kick a field goal, because he get ball back at half, I think. Yeah.
After the touchdown,
I go down and kick a field goal.
to kick this one away.
Set myself on perfect.
And just shutting him off there. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Tua going to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again.
Good second.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller.
I had two people. I was finna throw that crossing route. I didn't even see Water back there wide open. Like, I had three people wide the fuck open.
And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught at the 25.
Yeah.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they
Can't take his
hurry.
line out. That was a linebacker. That was a safety. That was
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Burrow will throw. And that'll be off the line, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 77 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
If I do that,
Surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12, 11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And Chase will go in motion left. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do. That's a big swing in momentum right there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Logan Wilson. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready? Here we go.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, back to Achane.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Call it a gain of a yard, and now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run, H.M. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Tua now, 3rd and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he's into the clear. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defense is dominating, that's exactly what we got.
You gonna let him too much.
The pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Funny as fuck, man.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it.
And he fires one incomplete.
Get your ass card.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys down.
I had to go to the smoke shop.
Leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play.
I bait it. I just can't get out for you.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground, but every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 and
Here we go with Burrow.
Bust this bitch out here.
Scoreboard clock. We're getting to the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
Probably like a trainer or some shit.
Is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Here's Tua.
Oh, he dropped his shit.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing Tua. This is caught by Waddle. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Tua to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Oh my God!
Incomplete. They cannot convert. And
Damn, that fuck nigga got it.
I just wanna rock. Body area.